Hello traders, welcome. I want us to mark the structure of this market, place our limit order and see the possible outcome. And probably you are gonna see why price gets almost to your TP and reverses on you, and mostly maybe it takes you out at break even. So first thing first, this is a downtrend, so we are gonna look for selling opportunities only. So this is the most recent break of structure to the downside. So what we do, we go back and try to see where was the origin of this break of structure. If you go back up here, you will see this was the last bullish candle that we had before we saw this impulsive move. So this becomes our supply zone, just like that. Again, number two, we want to find internal break of structures. This internal break of structure carries liquidity. We call them institutional liquidity or inducement liquidity. All those names belong to this swing here. So this becomes inducement liquidity or institutional liquidity pool. So why do we call this level institutional liquidity pool? Because institutions do not care about small retracements, but retail traders want to trade every pullback. So there's some people who traded from here, they went down, they have seen this retracement, probably they have entered their position, they are seeing this here, and most likely others are going to enter from here. Simply they think it will take them too long to wait for this price to retrace back to this zone. So the market is always taking out the impatient traders and rewarding those patient traders. Now, after we have marked that, what do? We place our limit order, where up here is zone. Why do we think that price needs to come to this level? Simply because this is the only open space that price would want to come to rebalance, because price normally comes back to rebalance any imbalance that has been left behind. Now, when it comes to take profit, it is not necessarily that you aim this low here. It is not necessarily you aim this overall sell side liquidity, because price can do anything. Price can start moving here and then, chopping around this place. So personally, what I look out for, I mark the opposing structure, because price might want to reverse at any point. I normally mark the opposing structure like this one. So this is a fair value gap that I have seen. So once I see this fair value gap, I am not gonna take it for granted, because price might just tap into this fair value gap and reverse from it. So there is some internal range liquidity. Why do I call it internal range liquidity? If this fair value gap is going to work, it means price must take out this liquidity before it reverses. So if price wants to reverse on me, why would I wait? I'm gonna take this 1:5. This is a very good risk to reward, and then wait for another chance to continue selling this market. So now I want us to play this price and show you exactly what you could be missing, and maybe after you see this, you are going to become a better trader. So without wasting much time, let's play this price. So the price took out that liquidity. You see, it was struggling. It was keeping this. Look at what happened. Let us stop here. So once this price took out the liquidity at this zone, I want you to look keenly. What did it leave behind? This price, there was a space between here and here. Some bit of it has been cleared, but there is a remaining part of imbalance. This imbalance is normally left here intentionally. Why? Because there are those traders who trade from FEGs, and they are going to place their stop loss somewhere in between this area. Okay, let me call it another institutional pool of liquidity, but this is now we call inducement. Okay, why do we call it inducement? It is because there are those who have seen this huge drop of this price, and what is running at the back of their head is this price is going to leave us behind. So what do? We want to trade and move with the price down because it might not come back again. So this is pure inducement because there is an imbalance left there. So we are not going to start chasing the price simply because it has not tapped us in. If it does not tap us, well, we miss that trade. It's as simple as that. Okay, so let's proceed and see. So those guys who placed their limit orders there, they have been taken out, and you see we have been tapped in. Look at how this thing came and took these people out aggressively, tapped into this supply zone, and then closed back inside the zone beautifully. Okay, let's see how this goes. Okay, let me tell you something also before we continue. This swing that left this place here, it was a deliberate move because this thing looked like a demand zone, because in supply and demand we have what we call rally, base, rally. So there are those who have seen this as their base and they wanted to trade upwards to aim this liquidity. So their stop loss is somewhere below this area as well. They're going to be taken out. Okay, probably. Let's see. Okay, up to this point, I believe we have hit our take profit. Okay, look at that. We have gotten to our take profit. All right. Now, this is how, as a trader, you need to organize yourself. Do not aim for the entire liquidity grab. Internal range liquidity is a must sweep. But overall liquidity, time might stay stagnated. This price might start coming like this, coming down to this level, and then starting going this, coming down again to this level. So that psychological torture that you're going to go through is not necessary for this 1% that you are aiming at. Let's see what happened thereafter, because I watched this price, it went back up. Look at what is happening. So now if you're watching your price, your take profit is down here, assuming you wanted to take your full TP down here, and then you're seeing this happening to you. What do? You start now sweating. You say, no, maybe this price wants to react from this fair value gap. Okay, now what is this? Look at what this price has done. It got to this FEG, it has come violated this level, it has gone back. So even if you wanted to exit at break even, already the price has taken you out. So is it better for you to take 5%, or it is better to look for 7%, which is 2% extra, and you end up being taken out at break even? You earn zero. It is not necessary. So this is how I make my money. Small, but I compound it with the time. So once you align yourself with the market, you are going to milk the market slowly. The market does not like greedy people. If you do not have a plan, then the market is going to give you its plan. And once the market gives you its plan, it is going to milk your money instead of you milking the money from the market. Your analysis could be right, but probably your take profit points might be letting you down. So going forward, start utilizing the internal range liquidity. Okay, I hope you found value in this video, and if so, please remember to like, subscribe to this channel, and comment below. Let us grow together. Bye bye for now. See you in the next one.